morning at 8 o'clock. My two daughters and I and my niece, and we have made this a tradition. So anyway, it's been a lot of fun. We go to shop a little bit, but not a ton. So anyway, we just really go to have fun, just to enjoy each other. And there's the lighting of the Christmas tree at the Peabody, and we love to see that. And anyway, but all right, y'all, we're gonna get started. Tasha and I have been talking about something I'm gonna share with y'all in a few minutes. But it is January. It is December the 1st. Let's don't rush things. 2025. And we are just coming off of a fantastic November. Thanksgiving, all the things, Mary Kay, and all the good things. But what Tasha and I were just talking about, y'all, especially this time of year, there's going to be some scams going on. So be wary, knowledgeable, whatever the word is you want to know of them, because people start sending out the emails, text messaging, ever what type of communication they use. And a lot of times it includes a birthday, a wedding, wanting to give somebody something, and they want to send you a cashier's check. Don't do it, okay? And if you get it, call Mary Kay Legal. Don't sign for anything. But it's just kind of ridiculous, that things happen like that. But they're going to happen. So just kind of know, Mary Kay would say, if something sounds too good to be true, then it is. So just be knowledgeable of that. So anyway, well, we are excited, y'all. We only have 36,940 to finish Cadillac this month. That's a lot. And we normally, last month, we finished up with 17,436. We have done 21 before. We have done 30 before. We have done 10 before, but December is always a really big month. I know that a lot of us have already had our open houses, but there's still times that we can do stop bys, sip and see, or just any little something you can come up with, a coffee, even if it has to be two or three people. It doesn't have to be a big old full-fledged open house. It could be whatever you want it to be. So we really powered up last month. So congratulations to everyone that finished 600. You will be getting in the mail from an assistant I have these cute earrings that say Merry and Bright, and some other little things in there. I can't remember what all was in the box. But anyway, it's super cute. But congratulations to Tasha. Congratulations. We also have Kathleen Payton, Meredith McWright, Tina Wells, Kristen Binky, Kelly Heagle, Dionetta, Penny Fritz, Charla Yelverton, and myself. So y'all, we had 10 winners last month. So the big deal is to make sure you do it in December. Why? Because when you finish with another 600 in December or more, you are going to get 800 extra star credits. So what does this mean? Mary Kay has a program. It's every quarter, and every quarter that you do 1,800. So basically it's 600 per month, 600, 600, 600. This month it cuts off the 15th, and then it goes from December 16th to March 15th, etc. But if you're already a star consultant and you finish your 600 in December, you will also get 800 extra points. These are great prizes that you get to pick. You will get an email from Mary Kay that is a voucher that lets you pick from, honestly, it could be a purse, a hat, it could be anything you want it to be. There, every category imaginable. It's almost like you're on Amazon, and you just get to pick out what you want. Also, you can pick MK vouchers if you want to, and use it toward some things that are Mary Kay branded, if you will. Also, y'all, the star consultants right now, we have got Kathleen has finished, Meredith has finished, Charlotte has finished, on target with really less. Well, these are the consultants that are less than 500 is Dionetta, Kelly, Penny, Stacy, Tasha. And then Arlene is a little over 700 to finish. Chris and Tina, 950 or less to finish. So we're going to have a really, really great December. And just, I know you're new, Tasha, and it is a big deal every quarter to be a star consultant. A couple of reasons. One, it means you're seeing the people, getting new customers, servicing customers. And the other thing is Mary Kay on our new platforms, which they've been like this before we got the new Shop My Party, and not Shop My Party, My Shop. And we're going to talk about that in a few minutes too. If you're a star consultant and there's somebody going through the zip codes, say in your area of Texas, or it doesn't even have to be there, if you've picked that zip code and a person's like, I need a Mary Kay consultant, I don't have a Mary Kay consultant, and they put in your zip code and you're a star consultant, your name goes to the top. So it's a big old deal because Mary Kay wants a new person to do business with someone that's got inventory or that's a consultant that is going to service them right away. So that's another reason to be a star consultant. Um, did you have sales last week, Tasha? I know it was Thanksgiving. I know people were running around. Do you remember?
I had an online order. Well, and then the scam one, I was hoping it was going to be an order. Uh,
Ah,
well, I have two deliveries, but I think they were still considered technically from my open house. So it was later orders, but it was from the open house.
but that's okay. I mean, you know,
One was 25 and I think one was like 100 or a little
well,
less.
that's good. Well, that's good. You know, one thing, and that just reminded me when you said open house is I put, which I took it all out this weekend because it is like freezing outside here, but I still put a little basket in my car or something that has some things because if you're out and about making those deliveries, you can say, look what I have. And guess what? They love it because it's convenient. They don't have to go anywhere. So if you've got some cute little somethings, like you still have maybe some of the eye makeup remove or whatever you have and fix it up cute, literally, y'all, if you put something like that in your car, go either to Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, or somewhere, get a cute little craft bag with some tissue paper already ready. And y'all, these people are excited. They ain't got to go to a store. They don't have to go buy a bag. They don't have to wrap it or anything. So yeah, so that does count. Stacy had texted me earlier. She is on a little trip, but she had a $250 week. So yay, Stacy. And Deanetta turned in her weekly accomplishment sheet and she had a $74 personal website order. So, y'all, what I want to say about my shop is that currently used to be your personal website. On December 17th, it is changing to my shop. They can still get to it www.marykay.com/your name or ever how you have your personal website listed. But the good thing about that is it's beautifully designed now. It's like you can go in there and add your pictures, different stories, or whatever. And when y'all get off here, I know some are watching later. If you will go to In Touch, go to your home screen, it'll say, welcome Latrice, welcome Tasha. Scroll down a little bit, and it's going to have a place where it talks about the My Shop. Mine is a banner. Like I'll see a little bit go by and it's got the banner and maybe there's some career conference stuff coming up. But anyway, if you click on that and when it pulls up and it says active at the top of the left-hand side, that means that you've done everything you need to do. If you are not active, that means you need to go and click on that connect button or whatever it is that they're flashing up on our screen and you go finish it. But Tasha, I know you probably already have your you've done ProPay. I know you've done that. And I know
Well,
it's gonna go ahead.
it didn't go through. My propay didn't go through because I put the wrong email address and they couldn't verify.
Okay, well, that's okay because when this thing comes into effect, and it may be if yours does not say active, that may be why. But I bet you can go in there and on December the 17th, when this all changes over, you're going to be able to sign up with that company. It's called Swipe.
Okay.
Okay. I just redid my ProPay only because I knew it was going to take a minute for it to change to the Swipe. But if you've gone through all the steps, it'll say active. If not, but it's okay. If I wouldn't worry about the ProPay right now because that would be probably a hassle for you to go in there and try to change it and do all those things. The other big thing is to make sure you have a checking account associated with that personal website because on December 17th, the money is going to automatically go into your checking account. Whereas in the past, it used to go sit in ProPay / Mary Kay until you transferred it, but now it's going to go straight to your checking account. So we're excited about that. The other big thing, y'all, and if you're on social media at all, you've probably seen some sales directors post this. I have not done this yet, but it says, if you are a former Mary Kay consultant, I've got some juicy news for you, or something like that. Okay. What the juicy news is, and I am going to send this to former people, but I'm not going to do it right now because today is just December the 1st. The juicy news is, and we all know this, but Mary Kay on December the 17th is going to allow an inactive consultant or a new consultant. She basically doesn't have to come in with inventory, but I will always promote inventory because you have that 3-month window of where you earn all the free products. If you come in with, they said $100 order, you're gonna make 30%. Well, that's okay. I want 50%. But anyway, it is going to allow people that just maybe just want to make a few extra $100. They just don't want to make much money. I'll just kind of read what the description was sent to me. And I will be sharing this with y'all because I want us to have a really, really big old juicy December. It's Mary Kay added a brand new consultant shopping tier. You can now shop at 30% off with only $100 retail minimum. So anyone who orders through your link, which would be my shop, earns you 30 to 50% deposited straight into your account. Zero shipping, zero hassle. The question is, though, are you currently working with another consultant? And this is the message when you send this out, and I think everybody's going to jump on this bandwagon here, is you're going to always want to make sure if somebody questions you or says, I'm interested, what's the juicy information? Before we go into details with them, we're going to make sure they don't have another consultant first because we don't want somebody taking our customers just like another consultant don't want, taking their customer. So that's the deal is they can get in. They may just think, you know what, I'm going to do this for Christmas. So what if I make 30 extra dollars? Or so what if I have an extra 100? But they can get in. What if they get excited in their first 3 months? And see, I'm thinking on the big scale of things of that first initial 3 months, they can earn all these free products. But someone that's serious that joins Mary Kay and she starts off with 600 or more in her first 15 days, like you did, Tasha, you get a lot of free bundles and they miss that. But see, some people aren't thinking like that right now. They may just think, I want to get in, make a little cash for Christmas, and I'm done. Or they may send that my shop link out to their family and friends and whoever. And what if they ordered a bunch of product? They may be right there active and make 50% right off the bat. So I see Mary Kay's strategy behind it. And then hopefully they get in and then they get excited and then there'll be a full-flown just going after it consultant. But anyway, if y'all see that, the big juicy news, that's what it is. We all know about it. We all are active consultants, but there may be people that want to get in for just a little bit. So anyway, I hope I didn't confuse you, but that's what that's going on. That if y'all see that, that's what's going on. But we just want to make sure we've got our my shop up and running. And y'all, the these first 2 weeks of December, I know you've probably seen this too, the kit and commit. And that Tasha, did you get the black kit? Okay, that's the kit. And they're like, get that puppy ready and commit and find you some people and get 2 or 3 together and do a party and do a party and do a party. So back in the day when I joined, that's what we did. We did 5 parties in 2 weeks. So we booked 8 parties in 2 weeks. And why is because when you have 5 parties in 2 weeks, you got some money rolling. And it's exciting because you don't put in as much time and hours as or time and efforts as you do working 40 hours for someone else. So you could do 5 parties and really they were $200 or $300 a piece then. That's some good money for short-term work, but that's what that means. And so I'm just asking me, myself, and y'all is to who do you know? I think most women, and Tasha, you could probably say the same thing. Don't you think? Have you ever hosted a party for somebody, any kind of party?
Mhm.
Why did you do it?
Oh, I thought I was on mute. Um, well, bridal shower was one that just came to mind, but I typically host a lot of the holidays though. But
Hmm.
the bridal shower for somebody else.
Yeah. Have you ever done a party like a Mary Kay or anything like that? But
Yes, I have. So for other people, I've done Pamper Chef and Mary Kay. I did for Stacy.
okay.
Mhm.
Why did you do them?
Because I wanted to help her.
Yeah. Okay. And then other than help, and that's what usually most people do, is they want something free.
Yes.
So think about it. Like, who do you work with? Who do you, what clubs, groups, or whatever you in? Who in those groups do you think would do one to help you? Or who do you know that there's always somebody that wants more Mary Kay than she wants to spend money on? So that's who we need to look for is those types of people, if that makes sense.
Right
But
now,
anyway,
people that want to do parties, but everybody's so busy during the holidays is trying to get them to commit. You know, my
mm-hmm,
my dog's going crazy, but
that's
try
okay.
to commit during the holiday season. They're like,
Mm-hmm,
okay, after the holidays, then we will after the holidays. So that's what I'm getting right now, mostly.
mm-hmm. Ask them if would it well sometimes it's convenient to offer your home or offer somewhere. I mean, even if it's one-on-one, if they're wanting to get together. I mean, heck, I do things at the YMCA in my car in the parking lot. So, where there's a will, there's a way. But
I have
or
friend gathering, so I'm gonna do what you said as far as getting my trunk ready.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So I
When's that?
huh?
When is that?
Well, I'm meeting some friends on Saturday, and then the following week, the next 2 Saturdays, I'm meeting with groups of friends.
Oh,
Uh,
well, there you go.
so I'm gonna do the trunk thing.
Yeah. Say, oh, I forgot I got to bring this stuff in the house because I don't need to leave it in my car. And they're like, what you got? So sometimes we do have to be flexible during this time of the year, but there might be those couple of ladies that want a new look, for the holidays, and it could be one-on-one. But before I jump off on Wednesday, what's in the bag? We are going to be talking about how to team build, but not like we've done it before. And we may talk about this some more at 7 o'clock. But what we're going to do, Maureen and I are going to jump on, and it's more or less, we're not going to talk about the tiered thing or anything like that about the 30% or what have you, but it's more like not saying, you know, let's get a car. Let's like don't put pressure on people. It's going to be more chilled out. We would love to have you even if you have a couple of friends and they spend a couple of $100 or $100, whatever. But anyway, it's going to be simpler, and it's going to be, I think we're kind of used to, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Or, this is why we love Mary Kay. It's for recognition and earning the card. We're not going to talk about any of that. It's just going to be basically you can buy for yourself, for your family. It's just going to be a little bit different. And so if you want to grab some people on, we're challenging our units is to offer, if they get on what's in the bag Wednesday night, they get one item at 40% off just for jumping on. So anyway, but I'm going to send out the scripts and stuff, because you never know. You might have somebody that wants to jump on and listen, and maybe they could make some little cash too. So anyway, well, thank you for being on and your precious little dog. So I'm fixing to jump off, and thank you so much. I hope the weather permits you to drive home.
So you two be safe.
Is it bad out there?
It's kind of misty, but it's not freezing yet. I think
Yeah.
it's below 40, but it's definitely cold for us. I don't know if y'all are used to the cold, but we are not.
We are not. It's 41 here, feels like 35, and
Yeah.
I'm like wanting to crank up the fireplace. So after I get off at 7:30, I'm gonna go get a blanket or my house coat. I don't like cold. So anyway, well, thank you, and you be careful.
You too. Okay.
See you later. Thank you, Tasha.